Hi my friends, and welcome back to our Semantic Manager tutorials. In this lesson we will continue learning about the functional blocks and functions. So in this lesson I want to show you another practical question about the FC and FP blocks. Now my friends, let's open our FP blocks and right click on our FP blocks and open object properties, and here you can find the information about the aggression and when your block is modified and the last time. So in the general part 2 we have the memory amount which take by the blocks in load memory and work memory. So my friends, about the load memory I want to talk a little bit about it. In some PLC you will see the MMS card is the external Siemens card, and it's used instead of the load memory. So in some PLC without the card you cannot load program to your PLC, and keep it in your mind. And my friends, here we have the name or header of our functional block. You can find this option in any functional block that you are created. So let's write here test FB. So in the family, let's write the lessons and version. About the version, the Semantic Manager applies allow up to 15 version and up to 15 version in two subversion. In outer I will write my name Elnur. And here my friends, the most common used option is the protection mode, and now I will show you how we generate the protection mode in FB. So let's open our FB1 block, and here we go to the file and generate source. And in generate source, let's write the name, and here we also choose that we want to save our generated source in the source folder, and let's write here FB source, press OK. And my friends, in this window we need to indicate or point the block which will be included in our source file. And my friends, here we use this one and press this cannot. Let's do it again. File and generate source. Okay, let's write test, press OK button, and here we use only this block FB1 and press OK button, and at the moment the saved version, press yes button. And my friends, you can open it directly from Semantic Manager from here. See the test, or you can open from the editor, press open, and here choose the test and press OK button. And here you can see the code which generated by Semantic Manager from our FP blocks. And here also, if you learn from our structured text language programming, this code is more or very familiar to you. And here, my friends, we add the know how protect. And before we compile our blocks, we must close our FB blocks. Okay, let's try to compile the block. So we have 8 errors here, and let's do it with another way. Let's copy this one, cat, and close this one, no, and open it from source again, and let's compile our blocks. Now we have no errors, and now let's add here the know how to protect. Know how protect, and let's compile again. Now we have no errors. Now, my friends, let's now save it and close. Now let's open our blocks, and you see that our FB blocks appear with the sign. Let's try to open it. Now you will see that the message is arise, and this indicates that our block in protection mode. And for protection mode, my friends, we can see only the input and outputs and cannot see what happened inside the logic. So, my friends, now for and protect this block, we must have the source code, or also I know that the Siemens or another vendors have the programs which can easily open this block. And more secure way to protect your block from the editing or modify the source code. Press yes. And my friends, for completely, as I said before, more secure way to protect your block is the function block privacy. Unfortunately, I don't have in my version, but from version 5.5 the semantic manager is automatically installed. So when you click here in right button, you will see the function which name is the block privacy, and after you click this block, your new windows open, and you can protect your block with a password or with a password or password keys. So, my friends, that's all for today, and in the next lesson we will continue our talking about the function and functional blocks. So I wish you good health and good like. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you enjoy the video. See you in the next lesson.